Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
This is Nines, the Tabaxi Bard, played by David Wong. And this is Xoria and Sewell, the Changeling Druid, played by Nicole Bates. And this here in the middle, this is ulseth Ralph, the Furbolg Fighter. He's played by Greg Jonas.
And who are you?
I'm Artemore, and that's our trusty dungeon mistress over on this screen. That's Alexis Bates. She's so trusty. And if you like Artemore, I appear in some of our improv sessions, which are available on patreon.com/Dice and Dungeons. It's the best way to support the show, so check it out.
That was great. We nailed it.
Over to you, Alexis Bates, Dungeon Mistress.
Yeah, how do we pay for this?
What just happened?
Artemore happened.
Our most famous and wonderful character. I'm Artemore. What?
If you're watching this, I can't quite explain what's going on, but Artemore is Artemoring. Let's just put it that way. And if you like Artemore, you'll also probably like Geekified.
Mm-hmm.
Because Geekified, like Artemore, is a thing that exists in the universe. And because it exists in the universe, it sells tabletop role-playing supplies and cards.
How do they sell it?
Well, like everything else in the universe, they sell it online. Specifically on our internet.
Just ours, or
Yes.
The human internet.
The human internet. And you should go there. I'm having so much trouble getting through this ad read. You should
why? Why are you having trouble?
You should head over to Geekified's Facebook page, which can be found Geekified Vinton over on Facebook, because of course they are a store in Vinton, Iowa, much like Artemore, and you should go there and give them money. Thanks, Geekified, and remember, everyone, support your local otter
Store.
It's Otter Store. And now, Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, following their impromptu burglarsony of a local Tashira Noon stronghold,
We got a bird from it.
a midnight brunch spent some time learning what their newly acquired goods actually do. And, at least in the case of one of these goods, how they came to be. Most importantly, though, ulseth and his companions learned some interesting lore about the lives of Tashir, Ramardan, and Ilntaro. We resume our story once again in Hulwin's Costerian home, where, for what feels like the last week, Xoria has been thinking about trying to explain her plan for getting into the Thieves Guild.
Well, before you start that,
I walk
Nines
out of
goes and gets the crispiest rye bread he can find, maybe some Forsaken bacon, and I'm going to find a nice moonbeam to, just like
Eat.
stretch out and eat in.
So I get out of the bathroom after a week. Sorry about that.
Oh no!
I'm ready to go over the plan now.
You have a plan to get us into the Thieves Guild?
It felt like a week I was in there. But yes, I have a plan.
Oh, do tell, do tell.
I have 3 options.
We have
Nines, are you
choices.
good with your bacon sandwich over there?
It's Forsaken!
I don't know what that means.
So,
How crispy is this rye? Like on a scale from 1 to 4?
Oh,
Roll a
I don't know. 4. 4. It's
Well, I
super
got a
crisp.
3.
Did you make enough bacon sandwiches for everyone?
Yeah, everyone that matters.
So I have one?
What? No. I said everyone that matters.
Oh,
Do I have one?
Yeah, sure. Fine, here's a bacon sandwich. Such crispy rye.
all right.
If you, lucky ear watchers, want to turn this into an ASMR or D&D brunch podcast, let us know, and we'll get a bunch of things to chew on.
All right.
Let us chew on these options.
These ideas.
Yes.
So, 3 options. Mm-hmm. Find the Thieves Guild via. We dressed one of us up as a mark.
Oh, who?
Mark, like a rich person to be stolen from.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because every
We-
mark is rich.
We
A
go.
potential victim.
We go to
thievery.
the most expensive market, spend a bunch of money.
Are we just
and-
going back to the corn market? I assume that's grossly overpriced.
Probably. And then when someone tries to pickpocket you, or us, or whoever it is, we catch them and make them tell us where the Thieves Guild is, because we'll have found a thief.
A thief.
And you can't be a thief unless you're part of the guild.
I assume, there's, rules, right?
Yeah, they should
It's a
be.
guild. It's,
Like you
So-
might start out being a little petty thief, but they'll catch you and say, either join the guild or desist.
Okay, so, if a street urchin pickpockets you, like an Oliver Twist type, they always have, a mean handler guy who, takes a cut of everything they steal.
Yeah, that's.
And that guy probably works with the Thieves Guild.
So if we get pickpocketed by a street urchin, we need to follow the urchin until they get to their handler.
Or just make the urchin tell us where the handler is. Whatever it is. Anyway,
So
that's
that-
option 1.
What is option 2?
Option 2 is we either just find someone to smuggle us out of town and skip the whole Thieves Guild thing, or just steal a boat ourselves.
we
and
have been
just,
good at stealing boats.
Go over the whole Thieves Guild thing and not worry about it. Yeah. That's
That is an
option 2. Option 3 is we just keep being stupid in Holwood's house until we break something expensive and we get kicked out.
How will that get
Is
us
there a
into the
boss
thieves' guild?
nearby?
It won't.
Is there a what
A
nearby?
boss.
A vase.
No, it's
A vase.
different in this world. It's pronounced Voss.
Is there a Voss nearby?
Yeah, an expensive looking one.
An expensive Costerian vase.
Yeah, Voss. Voss I even, if there's more than one.
Holwyn standing in front of something goes, "No, there's nothing here," as they shuffle awkwardly towards
Insight
the
check.
door.
Insight. I got a 23.
But you're definitely shuffling a vase.
They're 100% shuffling a vase out of
Oh,
the
then
room.
I am 100%
Gonna eat a sandwich.
It's like sneaking around.
Is
You
it
can
walking
see
like
glimpses of the thing. Yeah, it walks like thing from
the tail twitching,
Yeah, the
like-
twitching, because it's about to do crime.
Uh-huh.
That's his tell. It's sneaking behind Hillwin. Does that have to roll a stealth check?
Yeah. If you want this to happen,
Holwood just steps
An
on
11. Doesn't be passive.
it definitely doesn't beat passive.
How do they take care of it?
step on it.
Might be into
They
that.
pull out a little spritz bottle and go.
Hey! I don't know why I'm shaking my hand, but
Yeah.
So,
the hand poofs away.
which of our plans that we all thought of do you want to do?
I wanted
Or
to,
do you have other plans?
I wanted to
suggest?
go find a heart.
The heart?
Yeah, the heart. One of the three.
Oh, you're talking to Sharon. You want to go back to the Forge's house?
Well, why
He
do
might
we,
not be
we don't
there.
think
He
the
might be
heart is
looking
there.
for us, and that's the last place we should be.
Yeah.
We did steal a bunch of documents from his place. Maybe that's.
Maybe we should take a look at it.
Here you go.
Okay. Ulseth starts rummaging through. Do you have a thing that lets me understand languages? Yeah, I take off one helmet and put on
I
the
put the hat on, the helm on you.
helm
You
on.
had to get attuned to that, or does it just work?
You don't need attunement. No.
Oh, well, can I start attuning to my helmet?
Yeah, you can.
I've been attuning.
It's a
to mine.
fairly simple process. You basically just wear it.
I just wear it and I think at people.
I'm attuning to my
I mean,
crown as well.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm just
Like, you just sort of, focus on it.
Yeah, do
There's not a
that.
particularly complex one for this
I'm looking right at Ulseth, and I'm just like, meow, meow, meow,
You're a badger.
meow. I have the mind of a cat, though.
Oh.
The mind hasn't changed.
Yeah. Can the badger say that sound?
No, but it can think it.
Oh,
And you'll be hearing it a lot.
Yeah.
great. So I go through the documents. And I'm resting while I'm doing this.
So we're just not worrying about the plan then?
And we'll get back to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're taking a nice, short, long rest.
All right. I go sleep for 8 hours.
And I'm going through the documents, and what I'm looking for is more information about especially Ilntaro and Ramardan, and references to current and former forges and hearts.
All of these documents seem to be much more recent than any of that history. These are within the last, year.
All of them. Are there any references to the heart?
There are references to the heart, but mostly just a lot of what you get here are things like requisition reports and just like writing down where money went.
Oh, yeah. So I searched through it now looking for signs of corruption
I mean,
and embezzlement. I mean,
so
seriously, if you get a leak of financial information, what do? You look for money laundering.
I mean,
You look for
it's not really
So
a
to-
financial institution. It's like a paramilitary cult.
yeah, but there's money flowing wherever money is flowing.
well, yeah, but you would need. So right now, what you basically have are like elaborate check stubs, which that alone can't tell you whether money was like laundered or
skimmed off the top
skimmed
of
off the
a
top.
contract.
You basically have a lot of ledgers and notations around like where money and various supplies went. What you do glean from this is that the forge seems to be a position within the Tashira Noon, which I already knew, of course, that is largely responsible for procurement and distribution of funds and materials and resources and everything. They're sort of the
Quartermaster.
they're kind of like the grand quartermaster for the whole thing, and mixed up with treasurer of the organization.
That's right. No separation of duties. That's
Now you
another
can
problem.
also see there's not
For being a swamp hermit, you sure have a lot of opinions about large organizational structures.
a swamp hermit.
You told me you grew up in the woods.
Everything's a swamp up north.
I grew up in the woods. You're asleep.
No, I'm asleep.
No, I'm thinking meowing.
Oh, you're meowing. It's like really bad case of tinnitus, right? I just keep meow, meow.
Every once in a
Oh,
while,
good. That kind. That's even better.
every once in a while, a little bit of that gets through.
So it's not consistent yet. It's just like
No.
It's like an evasive thought, just like you're thinking, saying there, and then just like meow. Why would I think that?
Triple dent gum will make you smile. Yeah, exactly.
No, it just pops in there.
Okay, so this is all worthless. I just.
Well, I'm not done describing it. Y'all keep going on tangents.
Wait, as soon as it's not worth of anything, you just throw it into the fire.
I was gonna throw it in the fire. I was gonna give it back to Xoria and say,
Yeah, she carries all our crap.
"Yeah, this is worthless. Take care of it."
This is garbage. Put it in your bag.
But you're not done yet.
No, I'm not done yet.
I'm just telling you what I will do once I find out it's.
I'm looking forward to this mind-altering, like, rock ulseth to the core moment you're about to get to when they're done talking.
Well, yeah, that's coming. So, you keep reading through. There's quite a bit of information because this covers roughly the last, 2 years of Tashira Noon activity, as well as what appears to be the Forge's personal finances. You discover, I want to get this right. Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, there's so many Furbies.
You discover that his family, although unnamed in these documents, has been personally funneling wealth into the Tashira Noon, which doesn't seem too surprising. It's clear from the notations that that money is being funneled through other organizations. So his family will transfer funds to a public-facing company,
Shell corporations.
which then will move funds to the Tashira Noon by hiring them discreetly
Wink, wink.
to take care of things.
No,
Guard.
Say what things are being taken care of.
Mostly it's pretty innocuous stuff, like guarding caravans. Nines, you would know this, as would Hulwan, that throughout the Korma Republic, especially, and parts of Costeria, as well as the Free States, there's still a fair bit of highway banditry that goes on, especially on longer stretches between major cities. So it's pretty common to hire someone to guard caravans. A lot of what's going on seems to be that. So if that's any indication, you can safely conclude that Tashira Noon are moving all over the place with impunity, looking like they're, just security for these things. You also find that these businesses that the Forge's family owns, at least as far as these papers indicate, because they're moving funds in and out of them, and the Forge seems to be acting as at least some sort of financial position within all of them. They're moving funds to the Ulfstein Grotfells
I was wondering about that.
and their companies. As you know, they have a large mining consortium and many, many mines within the mountain range that they're right next to.
You didn't find anything about Security Inc., did you?
No.
Are there things about what they're mining? Are they looking for fervent
We
crystals?
better go and
Are
check.
Yeah.
Are they looking for any particular kind of metal, or is it just?
Well, it's
or they're
usually
just sort of-
iron for the Ulfstein Grotfells.
They're
right?
just paying the Ulstein Grotfells for something.
It's funneled through a company that by its name, seems to be an armorer for Costeria. And it's billed as materials research. And that's what they're funneling all this cash over there to. Now you can see that the Tashira Noon themselves are also funneling money through that organization. So there must be other sources of revenue for the Tashira Noon that aren't necessarily listed amongst this pile. Because if they're providing some sort of escort duties for these companies, what else are they doing?
So are there any references to particular specific Ulstein Grotfelds? Or just different Grotfeld companies?
There are definitely notes about Glenby. And before her, most of these documents talk about her brother, Bacallion, who you killed.
And now Nines is wearing him as a shirt.
Yes.
How's his breathability, by the way?
Oh, pretty good.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's Mithril.
The Forge leaves little notes on almost all of these invoices.
How about doodles? Like little stick figures of the people he knows?
No.
Is that a little, like, rabbit?
But he definitely
Or a duck.
leaves notes for... it seems just like personal reference, little notations, because these are all, private ledgers.
Yeah.
And the notes about Brucellian, they indicate that there was definitely a slide in his behavior.
Brucellians.
The Forge notes that Brucellian has become ever more obsessed. There's a note or two that you find about changelings.
Anything about Brucellian's scientist guy that we let live for some reason?
No notes about him.
Good.
I thought you had a thing about killing.
I know, but he was pretty bad. Like, he was creepy.
Okay. He was creepy. That's the reason to kill people.
Well, so he made that sulfur stuff that we're dealing with.
If you kill every person that makes weird silvery things that try to kill you, we'd have to murder a lot of people.
And we wouldn't have Terminator 2.
Yeah, we want to have Terminator 2.
So I found that, but at least I'm finding references to the Forge's connection to Glenby and Brucellian, which explain why Brucellian was there with them.
Now, there's an interesting note that, well, it's not really a note per se. I think I might be giving the wrong impression. There's something interesting that you note. These payments had been fairly consistent to the Ulstein Grotfells and their corporations for materials research. But there's a gap in payments. Pretty recently. Dates back to about when you guys really messed up their operations.
It's just a gap, though. They started paying again after that.
Just this week, within the last couple days, there's a very fresh payment that was sent over there for the usual amount. But these payments, usually they were going on every week. A new payment would be sent. And we're looking at a couple months gap here.
So is there Any indication that the payment is maybe going to a different person
Yeah.
or company?
Yeah.
No, it's
Once
all
it
going to the
resumes-
same place.
Okay. No note of change of ownership.
No, but it could be inferred that they were not getting along, or some other disagreement had taken place because,
Or someone got, like, killed.
well, the payments continued after you guys had killed Berkelion.
Oh.
Maybe they're contractually obligated to give that money.
And they stopped pretty much the
Was that part of
time.
him yelling?
That way blew up Iron Veil.
So
Allegedly.
it kept going after that time.
Yeah.
And then there was a gap.
As a person currently
Do I-
wearing Berkelion, I should be getting that money.
As somewhat,
We're so close.
as someone, at least mostly attuned to, like, place and
He's
time.
got your back.
Look,
Do I-
I have his pockets.
Do I
He has
notice?
pockets.
Is there any relationship between the start of the gap and any event that I recall?
Us blowing,
Yeah, it's just like I told you. It's when you guys were there,
blowing up Iron Veil
blowing up Iron Veil, breaking all the changelings out, and escaping through the mountain,
and confronting the
and
Forge.
and like decimating their research going on, starting a little mini civil war with the Ulfstein Grotfells.
We were pretty busy.
Yeah, we did a lot. Also, we weren't there,
No,
if anyone asked.
that's when the gap
and
was.
helping to disappear from the Ulfstein Grotfell family, one of their cousins who was fairly high up
And we also
and was a guard.
And we
we also
filched a few things.
stole a divine instrument thing from
Yeah,
The Voice,
you guys-
the world's most famous pop star.
You guys really did a lot of things, and
We got a lot accomplished when Koramoth was around. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got part of the Thieves Guild when he was around, and we're stuck on that step.
So that's when the interruption happened.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But that's long after Berkelion was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, there were still payments being sent up until the week after those events.
Well, it's good to recall.
Yeah.
So is the doctor taking the money then?
Glenvey, may probably still.
After the farting incident? They trust her with money?
Naked farting.
Did we ever hear more about that? Is there like gossip magazines that went in on that?
You have to go look.
We didn't really look.
Yeah.
We should go find some magazines somewhere.
We should find gossip magazines
find
in
it.
another
I
country
think
from
it's
months
time-
ago.
There's a big family, so I don't know. Let's go to the nearest dentist office.
We're all wanted criminals here.
You can be anyone you want.
Yeah, I
You can be
can.
Berkelion if you want.
Yeah, I could be.
Like, hey, what happened to my sister? I don't know why he talks like that. I'm sorry.
So I've gleaned what I can from these documents.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Have we had a long rest?
I was having one while you were doing all that.
Yeah, I was doing this restfully and peacefully. Here, you can have your helm back. I'm switching helms back.
Yeah, we all just swap helms again.
Let's change that.
if you guys want to take a long rest, you can.
Why, is something bad happen if we just sit around for 8 hours?
While the Forge is like wandering around killing us.
You haven't taken a long rest yet.
Have we had a short rest yet?
You've had a short rest. You guys had that last session, but you haven't had a long rest at this point. So if you guys want to take
About
one,
how
can.
far through a long rest are we? Like more than halfway through?
1 hour,
Almost
maybe.
done?
you're like, I don't know, about 2 hours in, I
Oh,
guess.
we got a long way to rest
I mean,
yet.
that's a
What
lot
time
of
of
to
day
rest.
is that?
Can we see the moon out the window?
No, you guys got home very early in the morning, as the sun was just starting to rise. I don't know if you remember that.
So you who
So
are
now the sun has risen above the horizon, and it's, like, I don't know, 8 a.m. or so.
So, you who are Xoria,
Yeah.
do you think it would be safe for me to go retrieve my ropes?
No.
Do you think that if you turned into somebody who was not wanted, you could retrieve my ropes?
Yes.
Turn into a construction worker and be like, goddamn kids roping up our equipment.
I could probably do that, yes.
Yeah.
Do you really need these ropes?
Yes.
Well, I would definitely like my spider rope back.
Okay.
The hemp rope I can get.
By the way, did I attune to my helmet? While Ulseth was trying to read his documents, did it eventually just turn into a series of meows?
Yeah, you do eventually attune to your helmet. It doesn't make him go through a series of meows, though.
Oh, but he did hear me say
Meow.
meow.
Yes. Yes, you who are nines.
Well, now every time I can fart, I can just beam my apology to your head.
Are you going to keep that helm on?
I assume it's.
You could-
No, I turned off that thing that like puts your current equipment on and just like shows your default status. Like in those MMOs. That's in this world, right?
Shouldn't you be wearing the?
Well, Nines is doing
gives you
whatever
1
he's
AC.
saying.
Nines is slowly having like a manic episode or something. I'm not sure what's happening over there.
I take most of the day, apparently, to turn into a construction worker and go retrieve all of Ulseth's rope. Because apparently that's a thing we need to do. So I'm doing it.
Oh, sure, you can
Sorry,
do that.
that
Yeah.
is very.
I
Get us some
expect you.
bagels on the way
I
back.
expect you to have either caught a thief, found a smuggler to get us out of town, or continue to, be dumb in the house for a while.
Great ideas. We leave the house
Yeah,
to catch a thief.
that is the name.
Wear a disguise.
I think that is copyrighted.
I use my disguise kit on Ulseth.
I can disguise. Well, it's only for like one.
So now you have like a.
If I disguise myself, I use the spell, right? It lasts for a while.
And let me pull up your description on that.
So like we give him a beak.
An instrument, like a xylophone.
Yeah.
The traveling bird xylophonist.
I'm going to turn into a.
It lasts
honker.
an hour.
Okay, let's do that. I use my disguise kit, my disguise self, make myself look up to 3 feet shorter. Do I have to describe how I'm disguised, or can I just say I look mundane?
Yeah, I mean, you look like,
Like I'm gonna look like a lower middle class, typical lower middle class
You want
resident.
upper class.
Yeah, if you're a mark, you need
you're
to
a
be
mark.
like
You have to be.
a fancy, ostentatious noble.
are you? I'm gonna. Okay, I'll be the fancy one.
Yeah,
and
so-
you can be the. No, that wouldn't make sense.
I mean, like your
should-
pet.
Yeah, he's a
Like,
badger.
You are.
and you already have the incredibly overwrought collar that he's wearing.
Yeah, you better give that back, by the way.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you
maybe
talking
some
about?
good- So we're gonna take.
I'm gone.
We're gonna take 56 minutes because I don't want my disguise to wear off before I get back.
Yes, we take a bag, we fill it with bronze coins, not a giant bag of gold that you keep around your neck like we did last time.
Right, and I ostentatiously wear this big bulging bag of coins.
That says bag of gold coins on it.
Well, it just says
Property of Lord.
Rich guy.
Or other. and Nines is wearing the diamond collar, and we.
So you make yourself look like some very bourgeois elf.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And we
Definitely
walk
bourgeois.
around the somewhat seedy. We don't go to the seediest ones because there's no reason for him to be there.
No,
But like dark-ish alleys because it's the morning.
like
so,
we're doing a deal or something.
Or he's just walking his badger.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't like people.
Wouldn't all the pickpockets just be in like the marketplace? I'm not here.
Pickpockets, famously down dark alleys.
Fine, we just go to the normal
We go
spots
to
where
the-
pickpockets
we
are.
go-
I don't look for pickpockets every day.
We look for
I'll grant
signs
you
of
this, that
pickpocketing.
Nines, as a character, would 100% know where pickpockets are.
Then that's where we go.
That's
It
how
would,
you
it would
ate
be
fed
like
yourself.
it would be like the overpriced tourist area, right?
Always.
Okay, I use
let's
my
go to
knowledge
the-
of pickpockets
We
to
go to
try
the-
to like stereotype
You-
some
You head
thieves.
you head
Yeah.
towards one of the largest markets in town. You ask Holwyn for directions. They tell you you're an idiot, but it's over there.
So we go there, and I'm looking
Two
like
new pieces of information. We go there.
I'm looking like, so I'm doing my best to look like a haughty, well-heeled. I mean, not shoes because
I'm not here to heal you.
Yeah, rich, a haughty, rich, somewhat befuddled tourist.
Ooh, get us some almond bagels. That sounds like a rich guy thing.
Never heard of an almond bagel.
Don't make me look it up. We're gonna find out it's real and get upset.
I'm going to ask around for them. I go up to a vendor and say, "You, who are the seller of things, I am a."
Somehow, this actually kind of makes sense. You, who are the seller of things,
Fetch me
bring
almond
me an almond bagel.
Just like that, I say it like, "Oh yeah, I have to do a voice other than because I'm pretending to be somebody else."
Yeah.
I do want to say.
You are the seller of things. I would like an almond bagel, but I do not want to pay retail.
I am keeping an eye out for people who look like they would pickpocket,
Definitely.
and I'm using detect thoughts to see who wants to steal from this guy trying to buy almond bagels.
Okay.
Am I given any direction about where to get a bagel?
It's specifically
So
almond ones.
before I
It looks like almost all almond bagels are like keto bagels that use almond flour and stuff.
Oh, so they
Okay.
taste terrible.
Yeah, the first thing that comes up is an almond flour bagel, which just sounds awful.
It's pretty much all almond
That
flour
sounds
bagel.
just
But also
terrible.
like
If you're on a keto diet, please comment in our
If you-
on our video.
that just sounds like a horrible thing. I'm not trashing on keto diet here. That's not the point. But an almond bagel sounds horrendous.
That's why I'm looking for one.
Why?
I've heard they're a specialty here in town, and I traveled with my vast wealth, jingle, 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 to try to buy an almond bagel. Can you direct me to one, please?
You may as
Good
well
at
be
plans.
you may as well be pulling up in like a Lamborghini, grinding the gears, just like.
How are you grinding the gears in an electric vehicle?
Like that's what's happening right now.
Yes.
And then you get out, and the car starts rolling backwards down the hill.
Oh, look, it's a new one.
What about the bagel?
Yeah, did we find our bagel?
You
that's not why you're here.
That's why the character is
you
here.
want an almond bagel?
I have heard that they are a great specialty here in this city. I've traveled far, well, not that far really, but I've traveled with my vast wealth. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Your noble voice is slowly becoming more Kermit the Frog.
I don't
Hey,
do
Kermit wore a top hat once, so checks out.
You know, I traveled here from a great distance away, with my vast wealth. I'm very rich, and I would like to have an almond bagel, please.
We ran into this
You
Kermit
too?
character before.
You are also looking for an almond bagel? Ah, amazing. You
I used
you
to-
must have heard about.
Wait, there's
you must have heard
frog
about them as
monocle
well.
and a top hat. I
A
was like,
bullywug.
no, it's a frog.
Oh, it's like a frog.
It's like an
It's an
awakened frog.
Like Michigan J Frog.
Yeah, it's very much so. Yes, Michigan J Frog.
Can we get the salesman response
Yeah.
for these bagels?
Since two people are now asking for them.
Yeah.
At this
Demand is
point,
Good
skyrocketing.
sir, I would very much like to know where your almond bagels are.
I noticed that the coin purse has been missing for some time.
He just jingled it.
The clerk that you're staring at, you stopped at. I'm gonna say that you.
Big sign that says almond bagels here. No.
Yes, actually.
Oh, of
You
course.
stopped at a giant like almond bagel sold here, and they have like a rack like with pegs and just almond bagels like on it. and it's another sign next to it that says, "We sell nothing but almond bagels. The only almond bagels in town. We're the only almond bagels shop.
okay,
Get
so-
your almond bagels here." And it's
inside
like
check. I need to make
flashing.
sure.
So instead of being stupid and trying to ask for something that doesn't exist, we went to a store where that's the only thing that exists, and we're asking if they have it.
Yes, which makes you seem even dumber. I'm trying to help you out here.
Yeah, you create another rich person who is asking the exact same questions at the almond bagel shop.
Do you know that
15.
I'm very rich? This is my coin purse. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
You are doing the same thing.
Well, yes, that is what I am doing.
Pickpocket this guy.
Do you know that I have been pickpocketed many times?
Oh, that is wonderful. Where did that happen?
Well, it's happened several times at this specific store.
Oh,
How many street urchins are just like crawling over like the sign, just like breathing heavily
Do you
and
know
looking
that
at
I have a condition where I am blind to street urchins? I simply cannot see they exist.
oh no.
This frog is scamming you guys, but I'm not here to tell you.
I did an insight check to find out if this is really the only place they sell almond bagels. 15.
That's how you get, not the frog that's telling you how stupid he is with money.
You're pretty sure that this is the only place that sells almond bagels. You don't see anything else. So, good sir behind the counter, do you have a almond bagel for us?
You were a nines. Have you
yeah.
detected a thieving street urchin? yet?
All right. Why don't you guys pick one out from over there? I shall take your woodiest one. Punk. Here is, I'm sure 3 gold is more than enough. Oh no! My coin purse has been stolen from me.
Nines, did you steal the coin purse?
Did I steal the coin purse? That sounds like something I would do.
I don't think. Well, you didn't say you did it.
Well, but it is
So-
something I would do.
It is something you would do.
Oh, did I see who stole his coin purse?
No,
Did he just lose it? Like
You-
between?
you didn't see anything.
Did I see a frog?
I mean, you see what's going on, but you didn't see any like theft.
Insight check on the frog?
Wait, what? What are you looking for here?
Did he actually lose his coin purse?
Well, it's definitely not there.
Did he just like cut? Yeah, but for all I know, he just came to the stall with 3 gold in his hand.
I got the first rope off.
How much
But, like-
time is left on my disguise?
Oh, like easily 50 minutes.
Oh, well,
Plenty of
this is
time
going to
your
go on for a
disguise.
long time.
Ulseth, you notice that your coin purse has been stolen as well.
How we're watching for
We
this
were-
type of thing.
Nines.
How did you lose a coin purse again?
Did the street urchins take it from you two?
Why are you back here?
I never left.
I detect thoughts on the frog.
I walked over there like 2 steps.
I detect. What is a frog thinking?
The frog is thinking about almond bagels mostly.
Just like the texture of it, or just like he can't wait to get home to eat his bagel.
He mostly is looking forward to like kind of sucking on it.
The wood almond bagel.
It's
The-
mostly
the
for
woody-
his awakened pig wife.
Like, so in my head,
Was there a street urchin?
almond flour is closer to concrete than flour. That's how I think almond flour is gonna come out in this.
Okay, did Ulseth actually lose his coin purse?
Yeah, Ulseth actually lost his coin
Where
purse.
do we see someone running away from us?
Did you
No.
Do
see
we have
any?
a perception?
Okay, you guys came here
watching.
specifically to get pickpocketed.
Yeah, so we would have. I
was here to
we
be
would be keeping an
pickpocketed.
eye on.
Nines was here
our
to
things.
keep an eye
And
out.
then you
but-
got pickpocketed,
No.
and now
didn't
you're
look-
mad that you got pickpocketed.
Because we would be looking for.
You would be watching carefully. That's why you were here.
I was looking for shady figures who look like they would be
Yeah.
pickpockets.
Well,
Yes, I
this
was-
is the 3rd time this week I've been pickpocketed. Oh well. Better go home and face the wife. At least I got her the bagel. And the frog
you have
disappears.
to pay for that.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he had 3.
Yeah, the 3 gold.
Okay.
He pulled that out of somewhere and paid 3 gold.
Can I do a perception check for someone walking away from us that would have...
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Nat 20 for this.
No, I'm definitely not going to have that 20 for that.
Alright, that's rope number 2
I got
out of 50.
I got a 23.
I mean, there's lots of people walking around. It's a marketplace.
I'm
It's
looking
early
for
in the
a
morning.
pickpocketer type as well, now that I noticed that.
None of them strike you as definitely pickpocketers.
What about the guy selling almond bagels?
He just looks like a guy selling almond bagels.
Does he look kind of shady? He is selling almond bagels.
It's pretty suspicious.
No, it doesn't look shady. I mean, he's got a large stall that's just almond bagels, and there's kind of a line forming now.
Okay.
And because
I
we
check
haven't
under
left
the
yet?
stall. This is what I'm trying to find out. Is like,
Is there an urchin under the stall?
yeah, I'm looking for an urchin and a secret door that they could slide in and out,
Or a sewer.
or a sewer
Yeah, is
grate.
there a sewer nearby?
I mean, what you find is that the bottom of the cart, there's actually a couple carts that make up this whole front.
No, this is a big cellar.
Yeah, it's big.
It's a
like
whole
I said.
operation.
Yeah.
And they're obviously wheeled. They have a solid wood front to these carts. You're guessing there's probably like storage under there for
Yeah.
things.
Or secret doors where urchins can come out and snap.
You don't find a secret door within the and
I'm
they're
looking.
not like hidden behind a curtain or anything. These are fairly just straightforward carts. You don't see any hinges or anything like that. But you did get pickpocketed. So mission accomplished.
No,
Well,
the mission
no.
was to catch the
Somebody
pickpocketer.
was yeah. That was
Okay, well,
mission failed.
that part objective not completed.
I feel like the DM's just being mean to us.
I think so. Let's just wander.
I mean, you guys have a passive perception. I'm gonna peel back the curtain on DMing here. You guys have a passive perception, and I actually use that from time to time. For anyone unfamiliar with 5th edition rules, all players are given a passive perception, investigation, and insight, which is basically a way of saying, all right, DM, if you're going to try to lie to them, if they're, going to try to be fibbed to, you can make the roll, and you don't even have to ask them to make the roll back if the result of your lying roll was lower than their passive insight. The same thing goes for a passive investigation. If they're like looking for something specific in a room and you set it below that threshold, then that person would be able to find it. And perception is, again, similar. If they're like keeping kind of a active lookout for something, like that's your passive perception for, all right, hey, what's going on here? Well, I'm just keeping my eye open. But if something rolls better than those results, then they don't notice it. That's how you actually use the passive traits here.
That's rope 3.
So you guys got
there?
pickpocketed,
50.
and you didn't see who did it.
Only 4.
That's what happened.
Maybe it's the guy directly behind us. I turn around and detect thoughts on the guy directly behind us.
He's wondering why you guys won't get out of the way. He just wants a bagel.
Why does he want an almond bagel?
It's on a keto diet.
Well,
Is that everyone in line?
Why not?
Presumably. I don't know
You're-
why anyone else would
No,
want one
you're
of these.
using your detect thoughts, right?
Yes.
So you can be passively scanning everyone around you.
Oh, I can evade everyone. It's just
So it says you can also use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast the spell, or as an action during the duration, you can search the thoughts within 30 feet of you. So you can just be like looking for someone going, I got the bag, I got the purse.
Oh,
So you who
I
are
start
nines.
walking down.
Yeah, we just meander through the crowd.
Like, keyword almond bagel bags.
Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild. I'm getting promoted. That frog was weird. And I hit him 3 times so far.
That's a lot of keywords.
It's a lot.
So we do that for the
40
next 20 minutes,
Or just until we find someone who matches those keywords.
Okay.
whichever comes first.
I mean, if they're having a successful day, they're going to stay at the marketplace.
Yeah, and they're doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, they got 2 guys.
Yeah.
It's Cormonth, isn't it? I look for Cormonth.
You don't find Korma.
Yeah, Dole, so they're having me pull a rope off a thing. Yeah, it's real boring.
You guys, you detect a lot of sort of misleading thoughts. Most of these thoughts around like
Almond bagel.
these idiots, these rubes, I can't believe that I'm getting the money for this, stuff like that. These sort of antagonistic thoughts are coming from the vendors. They're coming from the people selling stuff.
Whoa, customer service reps? Thinking bad thoughts about the customers?
Yeah. So that's
I'm not following. This is clearly a fictional world.
a lot of what you got.
Okay.
There are a couple people who seem to be thinking not quite as direct as you're hoping, but you would pick these out of like, oh, that's kind of a weird thing to think, because they're going, I wonder if they'd be good for this. I wonder if they'd work. You know, just kind of like pondering whether different people they're looking at would be good for something. The thing that they're thinking about, like good for this, you can't get that deep into their thoughts about what they're thinking of. But you get this high level, I wonder if they'd be good for that. I wonder if I'd be a good person.
yeah. So you're conveying to me what you're picking up? No.
Are you picking
No,
up?
I don't think so.
But
No.
you can, once you can ID them,
Yeah.
you could focus in on them
Yeah,
and
I
try
can start
and...
focusing on that and see if I can find it. Or like sitting on a bench just watching people. Sitting in an alley flipping a coin.
I mean,
doing that,
one person is sitting on a bench, just sort of people watching.
Ooh, I detect thoughts on them directly.
Okay.
Focus on them.
I think that's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
When it's a direct thought.
Yeah, when it is direct.
13.
You cannot probe their mind. And shortly after you attempt to probe their mind, they get up and start to walk away.
Ooh, we follow them.
Because they're now aware
Yes.
you did that.
Yes, the badger with this funky helmet on.
That
Just
no one
staring
would
directly at them within
possibly
30
notice.
feet, just like,
Doing the TV psychic thing.
Wouldn't be noticed.
yeah.
But,
I assume a lot of pets have weird accessories, so.
well, do you suggest
Like,
that we
do you-
follow them? Do you tell
Well-
me that we should do that?
Do you want me to cast suggestion on you to follow them?
I'm just standing here looking.
Well, yeah, I'm pulling. I'm on a leash, so we like start following them.
Just start falling in.
You are nines. What are you doing?
Okay, I look directly at Ulseth, look into his mind's eye, and says, meow, 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 meow. We're following this guy.
Okay. we have approximately a little time left before I am not in disguise again.
Yeah, where did this guy go?
Walked sort of towards the center of town.
You probably need to stealthily follow him.
As you leave the marketplace, someone comes up to you and goes, "Hey, friends, you look dashing and, might I say, wealthy?
Play it up.
Yes, I am very wealthy, except for at the very moment, but I can retrieve wealth.
That's such a rich guy way of saying it.
I'm ulseth. I'm in disguise. I'm not,
Yeah, though I really hope they're doing a good job with this mission I thought
Yes,
up because
I am-
they put me
I
on
am-
rope duty.
I am very wealthy. What is it that you would like?
Oh, well, I wouldn't like anything.
Oh,
but
good.
I think I have something that you might like.
What would that be?
Well, I want...
Do I have to talk like that?
What? No.
Oh,
No.
So disappointed.
okay. What is it that you have that I would like?
I wanted to invite you to an exclusive party we're having tonight.
Oh,
Ask if it's in a shady
if I am,
alley.
if I am excluded, how can I get in?
You can sense that there's like a visible frustration on this person talking to you. Well, I'm inviting you to it so you can get in.
So
We would
it's not
bypass the exclusion.
But you're not. Then it's not exclusive.
No.
But
I'm confused by your use of that word.
other people are excluded except for you. You're let in.
This is a good time to mention you inherited your wealth.
Once it's gone, it's just gone.
So, where is this? Is there a written invitation that I can use to find this?
Just show
exclusion
up
place?
here. She hands you a card.
Tell them that's
Later
very
tonight,
small for you to get into.
Show them that card and they'll let you right in.
Oh, well, thank you for the invitation to the exclusion.
Yes, random stranger.
Of course.
What do you think happened to Fervent?
Classic rich guy question.
I think that you'll find out later tonight. And she disappears.
Just like in front of us, just gone.
No, she just like walks away. She goes away from you.
Shaking her head.
Detect thoughts real quick as they're walking away. What are they thinking? I have a new toy.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom safe. Wisdom safe.
Okay, you sense that they're thinking, that guy was really weird. Why did I invite him to the party?
It's a real party. I think that at them. It's a real party.
Meow, meow,
And
meow, meow.
now they move to get out of there very quickly. Yeah. So
What?
that just happened.
What about the person we're following?
Oh, well, they're gone now.
Yeah, you fell for the distraction.
Yeah, is our secondary coin purse gone?
I don't have a secondary question.
I don't think you had a secondary.
Oh my
Not
gosh, 'cause
anymore.
it definitely would have been taken.
Definitely would have been taken. Yeah.
Yeah, Dole, it turns out that second rope was a lot longer than I thought. I'm still working on it.
You were already on the fourth one.
No, I wasn't.
So you've been invited to a party.
By the distraction.
You're about halfway through your disguise. And Nine's managed to be invasive, I guess.
So, I go back before we head back, because it's about time to head back. I go back to the Central Market. Are there pretzel vendors there? It's been a while since we've had a good pretzel.
Your money was stolen.
Oh,
And on that note of disappointment, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We will see you in a minute. So we're back now, after Ulseth's disappointment, when he realized that he had in fact been robbed. Although fortunately for him, it wasn't of very much money, since you loaded the coin purse heavily with just copper.
Yeah. So it's real money still.
It's
but-
real money,
is,
but
yeah.
it's not quite like you played it up.
Yeah, so Dole, they have me unwrapping rope. I've been here for like 5 hours now. How is your day going?
It's been 45 minutes.
My day's been going just fine.
Yeah, is there like a rope dimension?
A rope dimension?
Like a dimension that's all rope?
I don't believe so. However, there is a dimension where things that you lose disappear to.
How do you find it?
Well, you first have to get lost.
Have you done that before?
Once, yes.
Oh. Did you find my stuff?
I didn't know it was your stuff at the time.
Oh, okay. This was like a while ago.
Correct.
So what are you doing right now?
At the moment, I am preparing myself breakfast.
Oh, what are you having? Peas?
No, I have been forced to give up the paste.
Who forced you to give up the paste?
My doctor.
What's wrong with the paste?
Should I stop eating it?
What's wrong with the paste?
My doctor said that I was not getting, in his words, enough nutrients to serve a mouse.
I thought it was nutrient perfect.
Well, it is nutrient perfect. However, my body needs, he said, real food to continue supporting itself. I passed out at my desk and was unconscious for 3 days until someone came in and found me.
That could have been unrelated to the paste.
It could have been, but since I'm always one to follow rules, I am following my doctors.
That's fair, I guess.
He said that I can resume eating paste so long as I only eat it for some meals, not every meal. He also believes it may be dangerous for me not to consume water in lieu of paste.
Does
Which,
the paste have water in it?
that's what I told him.
Because I haven't drunk water in like a month.
Aren't you a druid? Don't druids live on water and photosynthesis?
What? Who's? Shut up, Larry, the construction guy.
I hear some voices in the background.
Oh, I'm at a construction site unwinding rope that also tied on to a thing.
Hey, how much longer are you gonna be up there?
As long as it takes, Cheryl.
We're union!
I mean, we got construction deadlines.
You want rope up here?
What? No.
All right, then shut up.
I'm just saying, hurry it up.
I'm eating your lunch.
I got schedules to eat. Do you leave my lunch alone? I don't even know who you are.
I'm Phil, the construction guy.
You knew we shouldn't have hired my cousin.
Wait.
All right, I'll be at this for about 7 or 8 more hours, Dole, so if you get bored, give me a call.
Very well.
All right. Oh, also we're in Costeria, wanted by the guards, and we stole everything from the forge of the Tashira Noon.
So business as usual.
Yeah. Oh, what do you know about ancient relic armor?
That depends on the armor.
The armor of Ramarden?
I am unfamiliar with such an artifact.
Oh, okay. Do you know the legend lore spell?
I am familiar with it, yes.
Oh, because nines can cast it.
That does make sense for nines.
All right. Well, I'm going to get back to the rope. It's hard to untie it with one hand.
Have
They're
you
just
been
like tossing it. Just it gets harder each unwind.
Yes, I believe that would be a good idea.
All right. I'm thinking I might just cut the rope. It'll be a lot faster.
That may actually be quicker, yes.
It's valuable rope.
All right, bye. Hopefully they're not getting all their money stolen.
Yes, hopefully, indeed. Have a pleasant morning.
Is it morning?
Yes.
But do
Alright,
you see
you
the
too.
moon?
Yeah. One of them.
That was incredibly disappointing, you know,
Why? Because you let your money get stolen?
because I could not buy a pretzel.
That's what you're disappointed about?
Well, and we did not find the Thieves Guild.
I look around on the ground. Do I find any, like, copper? Do I happen to find, like, a trail of copper?
No,
You
They
put a
tore the
strategic
bag.
hole in the bag before.
Wow, that would have been really smart.
That's why we didn't do it.
live and learn, I guess, right?
Do you want to try this again?
With what? We don't have any money.
Well, we could go back. Well, I would need to redo my disguise. No, let us go back. I am disappointed and sad.
Where are we supposed to go on that card anyway?
I don't know what this is. Let us ask Colwyn.
You can just read the card.
It says,
All-
place where the party is.
All that it
Orphan
says,
Square.
this is in all caps. It's a black card, white text. A underscore T space H larger underscore E. That's all it says.
What's it say? ATHE at the something something.
At, Thieves Guild. No, it's a cipher. Or not.
What? Or it's just an abbreviation.
It's just A, like, then an underscore, then T, then space, H, then, like, several underscores all connected together.
Oh, I see.
And, like I said, a long
It's
underscore,
like a
and then
missing letter.
E.
Oh, okay.
What are
Yeah,
the names
do-
of all the bars?
Do
we
it
went?
once more slowly for me.
It's A underscore T space H longer underscore E. That's all that it says. That's the only thing that's on the card.
Art house. Ant house.
Where's our map of
Amp.
shady locations?
Ant.
I don't have it.
Well, let us go back. My disguise is going to wear off, and maybe Holwyn will know.
Yeah, what happens when the disguise? Does he just morph back to Ulseth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I was hoping it just melted off or something like that.
Like a horrifying thing, like
You're just walking by and just
Just
Or like
body horror.
like the
man.
old Mission Impossible, you know, where they always pull the rubber face off. One of the, you don't know the show.
We
No,
know.
I'm very
Yeah,
aware
you
of this.
pull the rubber face off the guy who is disguised as somebody else,
Yeah.
who had a really easy episode because the person they were impersonating was actually the actor who played that person, and not the one who was pretending to be the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
a good,
all actors do is pretend.
that
to
was
be
a
other
really
people.
good gig. Yeah. Yeah, but in this case, the other person was actually playing the other person instead of the actor pretending to be the other person.
So it's a dude pretending to be a dude, pretending to be another dude.
Yeah, so they got a free ride. You know, they got paid for the episode, and they didn't have to do anything but peel the rubber face off.
I love
Right.
that because Mission Impossible was originally, I think, a 70s show,
No, I don't know, even earlier, I think.
even earlier. But I love the idea that in that show, people were just like, yeah, absolutely. Rubber masks fool people in that era's technology. Like, yeah. And still today, like, rubber masks, 100%. Because they're just, in the show, it's just a full mask.
Yeah.
It's not like prosthetics where it's like, oh, I have like a bigger nose or weird ears,
No,
like you
just
might
a
get on
piece of
like
rubber
Star
that they
Trek,
peeled off.
you know, when making a Klingon like ridge brow kind of thing going on, right? But no, it was just the whole face head thing as a rubber mask, and that definitely we had the technology to fool people.
Yeah.
Everyone believed it.
Hey,
It's
people
great.
believe AI on Facebook.
That's true.
Hey, Cheryl,
What?
do you know anyone who works at the docks?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me?
Why?
I'm looking for like a shady smuggler.
You know what? I told Frank last week that I'm not going to introduce him to any of my friends down there because he's looking to smuggle in some stupid energy drink.
No,
I don't want anything to do with it.
Screw Frank, I don't have anything to do with him.
Look, I don't know anyone who'd smuggle stuff.
Insight checker.
A voice whispers in your head from which you don't know the origin. Insight checker.
No, just halfway across the town. Xoria! You should do an insight check!
16.
Okay, you think they should probably know some people that, like, get a little shady?
2 gold for an introduction.
Okay, sure. Yeah, what? Yeah. It's fine.
Throw 2 gold down from the crane.
What a good trick. Where'd you learn
Yeah,
that
it's
trick?
like, ah! You have any idea how much that would hurt?
Hurt them?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, landing on
Well,
gold coins.
the crane the crane's only like 50 feet up. If she can actually hear the person shouting back and forth. So, yeah, it definitely picks up some speed, but I think it'd be okay.
Yeah,
Not quite.
You could look up Newton's equations and figure it out.
Well, we don't know the weight of a gold piece.
Well, pretend we're in a vacuum. So everyone's suffocating
Other
right
than
now.
we don't know the equation because we don't know anything about Newton or the equation, and we don't know the weight of the gold piece. We don't know most of the values of most of the variables.
They're all fantasy units.
Are you Googling just
Yeah,
how much
remember last time?
$300
It was
weighs?
units. We discussed this several episodes ago. Everything is measured in units.
Yeah. So you just substitute the variables with units.
It's like 4.3 grams of gold.
Okay. I don't know who figured that out or just wrote it down. Maybe it was just some nerd. who
No,
wrote it down.
that's like $300 worth.
Yeah, but that's the current value of gold.
Oh.
I think you have to go by whenever D&D was created and use that value of gold.
Well, that's going to be at
More.
I don't know. D&D was from the 70s. What was gold's value in the 70s?
I'm sure
We're
that
getting way
AI
off
will tell
topic.
us.
Yeah, we're way off topic. We've completely lost the plot.
11.5 grams is the gold coin weight.
At the beginning of the 70s?
Okay.
So, it's
while they're
100
doing
coins
this-
per pound of gold.
100 coins per pound of gold. Okay.
According to the internet.
So
Well,
after the episode's over, we'll plug that into the appropriate equations and find out what the force of that is.
and whether you just killed Cheryl with
I have 1,000 pounds of gold on me.
Assuming an acceleration rate of 1g.
Gravity's the same here.
Yes.
That's convenient.
In fact, I know we've been over that before. In the show, we have actually discussed, is gravity the same here? And established that it is.
Can't it just be slightly different?
No.
Just like
It's exactly the same here.
exactly the same?
Exactly the same here.
We need to go on the moon.
It's going to be exactly the same there, too.
Like, as the planet or the moon?
Everything in this universe
Is a fantasy unit.
is just
unit.
1g. Everything.
1G.
It's just every object,
My phone has
every
terrible
celestial
reception.
object
It only
is
has
just
1G.
the same size, same mass as Earth.
Okay, so
We
Also,
can't.
Ralph
I
has-
need 5G to activate the vaccine. I
Also-
can't do that with 1G.
I'm heading down to the docks with Cheryl.
Ulseth Ralph, did you get all the rope?
Yeah.
Ulseth Ralph is headed back to Holwyn's house.
So
just
you can
moping. moping along the way, going,
Just walking like this.
lost a copper, no pretzel, lost a copper, no pretzel, lost a copper. I wonder whose copper it was I lost.
It was yours.
How much copper did I lose?
I don't know how much you put in.
I don't know. You
I
have
think you'd be
zero
more
now.
worried about the sack you lost with it.
Okay, well,
So Cheryl, are we meeting like a skeevy cousin or something? What's the plan here?
Yeah,
Can you just leave the work site?
Like,
2 gold.
what did you want to
I
do?
lost 20.
Like smuggling?
20
Oh, I want to get out of this town with some friends. So people smuggling, I guess, voluntarily.
I mean, look, talk to him. I gotta get back.
Okay. Can you give me directions or something?
Just wait here. He's gonna show up.
Okay. Are we outside the art house right now?
No, you're down at the docks.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm waiting here.
Wait. Nope, doesn't fit.
I get a pretzel while I'm waiting.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, sure. There's a pretzel cart. Why
What
not?
kind?
It's cheese filled.
Cream cheese filled. And every time I bite, all of it shoots out the bottom and falls on the ground.
Every time.
Every time, all of it comes out.
Is it delayed reaction too?
Yeah.
Bite.
Yeah. This is a weird. You guys split the party. You're going in 2 different directions.
They sent me over
Everything
here.
gets tied back to pretzels.
Yeah.
it does. We haven't had a pretzel day in,
Do you want to just stop at the house, get money so we can get a pretzel?
No, I
Yes,
just
you
want to
do.
go back.
Don't lie to me.
No, I'm just, my character is now just so disappointed and sad.
Is there?
And I just don't, all I want to do,
You can't just say how your character feels.
Yes, I
That
can.
makes me angry.
That makes me hungry.
It makes me,
Is there a pretzel cart just outside of Hillwin's house?
We have like
Pretzel man's just
my
walking
room
by.
is full of stolen baked goods. I'm sure
But
there's
they're
a pretzel.
not. No, there's not.
they're not fresh anymore.
A wine
Is there a
6-0.
pretzel guy? Please tell me the pretzel. Do I have to roll for it?
You know what? It's a pretzel guy, but it's not a soft pretzel. They're the hard pretzel variety.
Does it just in a bag? Is it one? Is it the same size as a soft, like a big soft pretzel?
no, that'd be insane.
Maybe they're just really stale soft pretzels so that they're hard now.
No, they're like
Is that his pitch? Stale soft pretzels.
no. Yeah, they're the kind of pretzels that every little kid uses to pretend they're smoking a cigar. They're those.
Oh, the pretzel rod.
Yeah, the pretzel rod. That's what they
Are
are.
they big rods or small rods?
They're big rods.
Big rods.
Yeah.
Do they come with? Does it have dipping sauces?
Yes, but
Uh huh.
the dipping sauce choices are balsamic vinaigrette, a citrus reduction, a caramel infused with balsamic vinegar, and ranch.
No Thousand Island.
No thousand.
Why not? Can I make my own? Can my knife make that?
If we've been over that, it can't.
Well, as he's ringing his pretzel bell,
Sure.
announcing pretzel rod man is in the neighborhood, we go out. We run over there like it's
He has a little crank.
yeah,
that
it's a
makes
crank.
music.
There's a monkey dressed in a pretzel rod outfit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Peeing on all the food.
His name is Rod.
This is totally themed. Everything.
Yeah,
is themed,
everything.
Yeah.
So
How much is a pretzel? Do they come in bundles?
Two copper for one.
Well, we don't have any copper now, do we?
Three copper for two.
I go out with a silver.
Okay.
Where
I
did
asked-
you get a silver?
We have our wallets at the house.
Oh, we're back at. Oh, you went in and got your wallet.
Yes, the pretzel man's out here.
Are you buying a pretzel?
Yes, I'm buying pretzels. And he's just serving a badger wearing a funky hat. Two hats.
really nice collar.
Yeah, really nice collar.
I check my 9 watch.
It's the time.
How many pretzels and dip do I get for a silver?
You want to spend a full silver?
Well, yeah, but it's for 2 people.
Okay. You get,
9.
I don't know, 9 of them.
Cool. Do I get like? Do I only get 1 dipping cup, or do I get? Do I get?
Now
all
you
of them?
get one cup for each.
Are you supposed to use the entire cup on it?
Not
Look-
just one dip per cup.
Yes.
Okay, so you know how when you order takeout, they will include like a sarcastic amount of just dressings for it, whether it's a salad or like you've ordered some Chinese and it has like 8,000 soy sauce packets in there, and you know that no normal person goes through that, but they heard just one too many Karens complain that they didn't include enough soy sauce because they'd been including like 500 packets, and then she called up and was like, I need to talk to your manager about the number of packets in here. And they're like, I'm sorry, we just put as many as we think our customers might want, that there wasn't enough. That's their approach.
Okay.
Every
Now we know how
hard
that happened.
pretzel gets 1 cup to dip in.
Okay. Well, we get our pretzels. I put any sauce that we're not going to use in the drawer that you pour all
yeah.
of your extra sauces.
Of course. This is very good.
So I push the soy sauce off to the side.
Yep, because there's leftover soy sauce
In
packets in
Holwen's
there.
house.
Yeah, in Holwen's house, and I just put the cup of
For the
ranch
record,
because I
Holwen's-
just was not a prepackaged
Holman's
cup.
parents are 100% the type of people that save the soy sauce packet.
And we enjoy our pretzels.
Yeah, they're good.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're okay.
Good.
Well, we didn't roll for
Well,
it.
we don't.
know.
Let's find out.
Well, I got 12.
I got a 7. They were okay.
They're fine. Xoria,
Yeah.
eventually, a gentleman comes up to you. You Xoria?
No, I'm Phil, the constructor.
Right. You Phil?
Yeah.
I forgot you were pretending to be Phil.
Yeah. I'm not pretending.
You have a new identity, a better identity. Yeah, sell a
There
job
are
at a
some days when the
construction.
players want to work with you, and then there are other days when the players definitely just want to eat pretzels.
So,
Phil's got a
Are you,
pension.
are you the shifty smuggler type I paid money for meeting with?
I wouldn't call myself a shifty smuggler, but, I heard you need some discreet ways out of town.
Yes.
Okay, well, look, let me ask you, because I got to do a risk assessment.
Uh-huh.
Why do you want to get out of town secret, like? Huh?
We're wanted.
Okay, what do you want it for?
Criminal mischief.
Are you joking?
Also, there might have been a big scuffle with some League of Shadows folks outside of town.
Whoa.
But mostly the
Whoa, whoa,
criminal
whoa, whoa.
mischief.
Don't forget
You got the
about the
League of Shadows after you?
Yeah, no. Yes, we do. Yeah, we have the League of Shadows after us.
Oh, whoa, okay. Nope, can't help you.
Wait. I have money.
I'm sure you do, but ain't no amount of money worth risking getting into that.
Do you know do you know how to find someone who can help me then?
Look, if it was just the criminal mischief thing, we could get you out of town. Not that big a deal. Well, we know our ways around,
Who?
okay? But that's just getting through, like, port authorities. That's getting through customs inspections. We can hide you from that kind of stuff. I don't know how the League of Shadows operates, and I don't want to know.
Well,
All I
don't.
know is I don't want to lose my head over it.
Are
okay.
you? Wait. You said you're with some people. Are you part of the Thieves Guild?
No,
Do you know anyone in the Thieves Guild?
Use the gold.
I don't
I
think
slide
so.
2 gold across the barrel in the alley.
okay, what do you want with the Thieves Guild?
I'm hoping maybe they can help us get out of town.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you that usually they don't like to cross the League of Shadows. They have, vested interest in keeping their necks, especially because a lot of the people that they, steal from, they had the money to hire someone like the League of Shadows. So, they're not going to be all that helpful. But, some of them are more willing to take a risk. The people that I know, we do a little bit of smuggling for people that are in a tight spot. I'm not a huge fan of all the cops here in town. I think most of them, they're crooked. I don't trust them.
None of them are straight, they're all crooked.
Why?
I'm not sure you got what I was saying, but anyway.
Sorry, I've been spending a lot of time around ulseth.
Who?
Yeah, I don't really trust them. I've never seen them help out any folk like me. They're too busy guarding all of the rich mofos up there.
And we can handle the League of Shadows ourselves. We already killed like a whole bunch of them, so.
Well, that's very good for you, but it's not so good for my neck.
We're just looking for safe passage through all the red tape and the guards and the other mofos, as you said.
Well, look, I wish that I could help you, but knowing the League of Shadows is there, I don't want to, and none of the people I work with are going to want to. That's not to say that someone at the Thieves Guild might not want to help you out. Some of them are more willing, but we're mostly just a bunch of guys, a little bit of an attitude.
Can you give us an introduction to the Thieves Guild? We're part of another Thieves Guild. I don't know if there's like a...
I'm not part of the guild.
Affiliation.
I can pass the word on.
Okay.
I got a couple friends. I'm pretty sure they're part of it. I'll let them know. Okay.
I slide 2 more gold across.
Where can I tell them to find you?
Should I tell them?
We're not there.
I know. I'm just thinking. I probably shouldn't send them to Holwyn's
Hey,
house.
this is you. You split up the party to go get rope.
No, you sent me to get rope, and I'm doing both your job.
You're the only one.
Meet me at the... What was the name of that bar? The first one. Not the seedy bar. That was elsewhere.
Oh, wow.
Oh no. Not the innuendo, the other one.
Back alley.
The back alley. Have them meet me at the back alley.
Specify the bar.
The bar, not just any back alley.
Good to know. All right. Look, you check back in with my cousin. I'll let her know if I'm able to find someone for you. She'll know. And then you can meet at the, back alley later that night, okay?
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'll ask around, but no promises.
I take that as a promise, and I walk off.
Dang, I was really hoping he was going to give you the exact same card that we got.
I go back to the work site and say, thanks for introducing me to your shady cousin, Cheryl, and all the thieves and rapscallions that you know.
She goes, no problem. Sorry I was, busting you earlier today.
It's all right. I ate Frank's lunch.
Yeah, he had it coming. Nah, hey, what'd you think of my cousin anyway, huh? He's cute.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, you should go on a date.
He's got a loser boyfriend. I don't like him.
Yeah?
Yeah, you wanna...
I mean...
want to see if he's interested?
I'm gonna be out of town soon.
But, you can come back this way.
Also, I'm like a changeling. This isn't what I actually look like.
Cheryl just like...
That's a great way to end a conversation. Just with anyone.
She just goes off.
Doesn't
say anything more.
How does our party accomplish anything?
Me!
So we all meet back at home.
I head back to Holwyn's house.
Yeah.
So we're eating the pretzels.
We have some pretzels.
We're dipping in the ranch.
Would you like a pretzel?
Do you have soy sauce?
Prayel's making...
Yes.
Yeah, we pull some out of the
Got a lot
drawer.
soy sauce here.
Prayel's making a big old serving of
pretzels?
No. Navinian toast
Oh,
for everybody.
So I got us a meeting with the Thieves Guild.
Oh, we got a card that has
Here's
cryptic
all your
language on
rope.
it.
oh, thank you. I get all my rope back.
All of the other
Why do you have so much rope?
all the other members of your traveling group are awake and moving about now. It's mid-afternoon.
Did anyone
They
them?
woke up finally.
And
It's
here's the last of
mid-afternoon.
your rope. Just pulling it out in a big string.
Hey, they had
thank
a
you.
rough couple days.
Did they eat any more of the eggs that infest this house?
Infest.
Yeah.
So I got us a meeting with the Thieves Guild.
Oh, good. Where and when?
Back alley tonight.
Okay.
That's not how I remember the conversation.
The bar. What?
So, should
No,
we
I think
go
they
in?
said that they had to like make sure, and you had to go back and check with them. Weren't
Do
we
we-
sitting at the same table?
I went back and talked to Cheryl already.
Do we need to go in disguise? Probably. I will have to take a short rest so my disguise comes back.
Yeah.
We take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
After we eat the toast.
Well, yeah, we eat the toast, which I assume was made with meat.
What did you guys do? Did you get a meeting with the Thieves Guild?
Yeah.
We lost some copper.
We lost some copper, and
Yeah.
we didn't buy a pretzel.
So my plan worked.
Yes,
we did.
My plan worked. You caught the
there's,
pickpocket.
not there. And no,
We
What?
found some other shady person.
we found a frog that talked.
Frog.
Yes.
Okay. Was that the shady person?
I mean, in a way.
Or did they steal your copper? Did the frog steal your
No,
copper?
No.
they stole from the frog too.
What is this? The Spanish
It
Inquisition?
feels like the frog maybe lied about having their money stolen and was using it as
Oh,
a
I read
cover.
his mind.
Oh,
I can do that now.
you can? What am I thinking?
I read your mind. 13 whiz.
Wow, yeah, I rolled 11.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking these two idiots just lost money and dicked around town and ate pretzels, didn't they?
Oh, I say that loudly. To you. Actually. and
Oh,
also-
wow, you knew what I was thinking.
Yes, I knew what you were thinking. And now that I can do. No, I'm not going to waste that suggestion. I don't know what to make you do. But you could make me food.
So, you were our Holwyn.
Hey, have you considered making me lunch? I cast suggestion on Xoria.
Is that
It's part of my helmet's ability.
what's the DC?
Let me double check that. I'm not sure how this works with the helmet. Obviously, well, focusing with detect thoughts, you can use an action to cast suggestion, and it's a save 13.
Okay, I'll make you lunch. What do you want?
Your lunch.
Something salty
Okay.
to go with these pretzels.
All right.
So, you were our Holwyn.
I go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
That was a great use of my.
I got
charge.
this invitation to a exclusion party at this place.
The exclusion party.
At
For
this
everyone
place.
who's just ear watching, Holwyn is looking at Ulseth with a great deal of frustration and confusion.
Well, I was confused too, but the lady who gave this to me said that I could get in by bypassing by being an exception to the exclusion. It said, "Is this place?" Do you know what that might be?
It's the outhouse.
So you were invited to an exclusive party,
That is the word. Yes, exclusive.
and that's the invitation to get you in?
Yes, that is what she said.
Yeah.
Have you been to like a party like that?
Yep, sure have.
And I
Oh,
love exclusion parties.
trying to be a character. So,
Yep.
what about this?
Oh, this looks like art house?
It's at her. At he. That is what it says.
Yeah, you haven't spent a lot of time in big cities, have you?
Well, we have been in big cities, but we usually had to leave quickly.
account of all the crimes.
Yeah, I was there for some of that.
Yes.
So yeah, this is just it's a place. It's an art house, and it's like a nightclub.
Oh. Well, I do not think I can go to this party because we need to meet a Thieves Guild member at the back alley.
You sure you don't need to meet a mirror?
What?
If there's gonna be thieving going on anywhere, it's definitely at an art gallery.
That checks out.
Wait, you guys don't know any of it. Why would you? I mean,
You're stupid.
you.
Yes, I heard that from Xoria's thoughts.
I mean, you had lived in a small village.
I'm in the kitchen.
I mean, Xoria lived in a small village in the northern parts of the Fervent Wilds.
How's my lunch coming?
Here it
Ulseth
is.
grew up in a swamp.
No,
And Nines,
it was a forest.
and Nines, well, he's a broke musician. Less broke now because of me.
Hey, I resemble that remark. What am I
But
eating?
yeah, of course
soup.
you guys wouldn't know.
Why am I doing
man.
it with a fork then?
Rich people are always laundering money and like using it to cover up crimes. Art, because it's all just like subjective, and they can just sell it. And yeah, I've done tons of reporting about this.
So you think they would be members of the Thieves Guild there?
If there's gonna be any, it's definitely gonna be there.
Oh, we should go there then.
Why didn't you mention this before when we were asking you about contacts with the Thieves Guild?
Well, I didn't really think about it. It just occurred to me.
No.
I mean, you know, I haven't done a whole lot of like journal listing.
Is that
Oh.
the right verb?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I see what you
I
meant.
thought you did a lot of journalism.
I mean, I did, but I mean, like, not recently. I've been in more of like a stabby shooty kind of role since we hooked up.
Isn't that what journalism is?
No, journalism is like researching things and reporting on stuff that people should know about.
So you are a Soloth.
Is he in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokes
oh.
his head around.
Ah.
Wait,
I
what are you
have-
doing back there?
He and Preal are helping out in the kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, they helped me make that.
Oh, that's
soup.
right. They were making lunch. So, I am wondering, is there anything we need to be doing here?
Giant bowl.
Anything we need to be doing here in this town other than trying to get out?
I mean, our objective is just to get down to
The Free States.
Free States.
Do you have a way to go?
What's our job?
I mean, that's what we've been here trying to figure out, right?
Oh, we need. I'm
Ulseth?
capitulating.
Did you take
I
a...
check Ulseth's head for injuries.
Ulseth has a minor concussion.
Still? You're doing all right.
You
But
got back up. It should be better now. That's how concussions work.
Preal comes out of the kitchen. He takes off his smock he was wearing. Yeah, come on, Ulseth. We'll go check you out.
I think I have low blood sugar.
I think that...
you've been eating soup and pretzels this whole time.
Oh, I did not have any soup.
Yeah, there's enough soup for everyone.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's my soup. You gave it to me in one bowl.
No, I gave you one bowl of it.
Well, I have some soup and I'm feeling much better. So,
You can see the head injury just swelling up further.
Absorb the broth.
oh, I recall. Now we need a boat.
Yeah.
A flotation ship.
Flotation boaty.
Float thing.
Flotation
That had rhyme. That was as good as some of the poetry I'd heard earlier.
Ulseth, you're all over the place right now.
The boat floats on the moat.
Flotation. That's my new favorite word.
I take a short rest.
A blotation device is just a can of beer.
What time is your party?
Tonight.
Okay.
I don't think they had a date or a time on there.
She said, come here to this place tonight.
Well, let's try and
And
meet.
we listen to every stranger that tells us to go somewhere.
Well, we have two options to get in the Thieves Guild. Why don't we do the smuggler meeting first? Because we know they're actually trying Thieves Guild people. And then if that falls through, we'll do the art house.
That sounds
Is
like
that
a
going to be
plan.
another heist?
No, I don't think so.
Can it be a heist?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, so should we just take a long rest then?
What time is it now?
Yeah, what time is it? We checked the night's watch.
You know, like 1 in the afternoon or so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why don't we take a long rest?
Oh, we're going to take a... It's... Honker still flying around. Did we ever tell him to, like, stop?
He's his own man. He can choose.
Well, yes, we gave him free will, unfortunately.
Yeah. But he did promise to keep.
I mean, he would have had to come with you to the market.
That's a
so-
good... If I brought the
Stick.
stick with me. Which I may have just left it there, because I know he's still tied to that.
It's your stick.
Well, do we hear the soothing honks of safety?
Yeah,
He just never stopped.
he's enjoying it.
I look out the window to into one of the neighbors' house.
Okay, sure.
How are they taking this?
Curtains are drawn.
Well, taking a long rest. Then.
All right, you do that.
Anything interesting happen while we're sleeping?
No, nothing interesting happens while you're sleeping,
I attune to my,
other than really screwing up your sleep schedule.
our sleep schedule has not
We
existed
might be.
since we got attacked 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of work to do over the night, so it's probably that we're good that we're well rested.
Yeah. And I think I attune to my crown while I rest.
Yes, you do.
Am I getting anywhere with my armor?
I think we have to repair that crack.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you can sense that you're unable to attune to this.
My armor's unhappy.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, the magic that's in it is not working right. The armor needs to be repaired.
Please tell me the cracks form a frowny face. At least a vague version of one.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool.
A vague, very vague version of one.
I draw on it.
Like,
Does Olseth let me do that?
No.
Or is it-
Olseth does not let.
You're resting.
Go away, Badger. Go away, Badger.
okay, so
9 p.m.
9 p.m. You head to. You said you first
The
wanted
back
to go
alley.
the back alley.
Yeah.
Yes, after my long rest.
Should we go in
Alright.
disguise again?
No, we're wanted criminals, and this is the back alley. It's the perfect.
Yeah, it is a good place, and we're trying to meet criminals.
Yeah.
So there. Okay.
We go meet criminals.
Well, hopefully.
All
I
right.
look like Phil.
Okay, how long do you want to stay there?
We'll stay until
11:30.
11:30.
How late does the art house stay open?
Oh, probably all night.
Forever.
Never closes. It's part of the
Okay.
appeal.
You stay
a
there until
nightclub.
11:30, and other than the bartender coming over to check on you, no one interacts with you. And the few patrons that come in, they pretty much just sit down at the bar, order a beer,
I probe their
keep to
thoughts.
themselves. Most of their thoughts are just about stressful day at their jobs, and other things like, oh, my relationships, been kind of hard lately, or they miss their dog, stuff like that.
That paste had no flavor. Let's wait like
Well, I send a message to the
25 more
one.
minutes until almost midnight.
We wait to almost midnight.
Okay, nothing changes.
What if we loudly say things like, I sure wish I had a blanket I could smuggle into?
Again, nothing changes.
Oh, okay. I got stood up.
Well, let's go to the art house.
Holwyn looks at you and says, "Are you sure that they said they'd be here tonight?
They didn't give me a time.
I mean, could it be that maybe they'd be here at some point if they wanted to take it?"
So I just have to move in here?
I think you might have taken it a little too literally, or put a little too much faith. Just saying, like, it seems if you talk to someone just this afternoon that
They might need some time to put things together.
they might need some time to put things together, and also, see if you're not like a cop or something.
I guess that's fair. All right, to the art house then.
Let us go to the A blank T H blank 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 E.
Which I assume is open after midnight.
It is.
Oh, cool.
It takes you a little bit to find it.
We show everyone the card as we walk
Hoban
in.
knows where it was, right?
Roughly,
Yeah.
but they lead you okay.
Okay.
When we walk in, we have to hold up the card to everyone so they all see that we have a card.
The
Knock her coffee over.
the couple bouncers at the door just look at it briefly and wave you through.
We have a card.
They say nothing, just acknowledge you.
Do we all have a piece of the card, or are we all just like, we have the one card?
have
We're all
card.
holding it together.
It's the one card.
Like that.
Yeah, Hoban too.
Someone at the door does jot down something as you enter.
What did they write?
I use my thought.
Yeah,
Being
you're just doing this
combat.
constantly now. Nines doesn't
You just
decoy.
hear the thought. One more for Jalen.
Jalen.
That's the recruiter.
If I share that information. Which I do.
Oh, that's the recruiter.
So, you enter into the art house, which is an incredibly contemporary place. The walls are stark white. All of the available art that's hung on them is framed in a jet black frame. There are sculptures of many different things in many different materials. Some of them are a polished brass. It seems that one artist made a collection of sculptures from it. Another is from what you can identify fairly quickly. Old pieces of ship timber. And they make different objects. Some are more interpretive. Some are more literal. There's a wide selection of art available for your browsing. All the people are sort of talking quietly to each other, which does seem odd given that the thumping music in the space, to you all, seems like it would drown out whatever conversations they're having. It's not necessarily loud, but it is persistent. So you simply hear a do, 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 do. No other tones other than just sort of a rhythmic thumping.
I'll make myself look like Koromon for this.
Do we see the voice here?
You do not see the voice.
We have.
Do we see the voices manager here?
Still, don't we?
No.
I thought we got a little insignia.
No, you don't see Larry Taff.
Okay. Is the
We'll go.
ship or the?
We should go up to an art piece and just go pedestrian.
Do we do that at the remains of the? You said there's a ship part.
Yeah.
Ship one.
Do we?
Yeah,
should
there's
the
a
four of us-
sculpture made out of, like,
Should the
ship
four of
pieces.
us go up there and do it like in unison?
No.
No. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so you head up and pshaw.
Critique.
Yeah. Someone's standing next to you. Well, with
Flute.
a flute. Not that kind of flute.
Yeah, the champagne flute.
A champagne flute
No.
Well, I
Yeah.
walk up with a flute.
filled with bubbly.
I don't think I have one.
Yeah, it takes note of you and just goes, yes, I agree.
It's no lamb doll.
It wishes it were a lambdal. I didn't expect to see you here, Xoria. Nice to see you again, Ulseth. And Nines, you've changed quite a bit.
I'm a badger now.
And Hello, and I see you lurking in the shadows back there. No sense trying to hide. I've already got the drop on all of you.
What did you drop on us?
Who are you?
Well, at this point, you notice that she's been holding sort of an opera mask over her face, right? She got a little mask on a stick. Good. And you take notice that this is a dwarf woman. She turns, faces you, drops the mask. And it's been a long time now, but you remember her.
Is it Glenn?
It's Charna.
Charna? I thought Charna was a halfling. Well, did I have that note wrong? Wait, Charna, the dragon family lady?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hi, Charna.
It's been too long. I did deeply enjoy what you did at Glenvy's little party.
Which part?
It was like an 8-step plan.
It was all fantastic.
Even the voice part?
The voice part was perhaps my least favorite, but I still enjoyed it. I think the most amusing bit was the way that you almost failed at bamboozling those guards around the fervent core. That was very entertaining to watch.
Wait, you were watching all of that?
I couldn't keep my eyes off of you all. Once I saw that you were indeed going to be successful, I wanted to see just how successful.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate us?
Well, I'd give you 10 for flair,
That's what we're going for.
That was good. Our flair was
minus
good.
1 point for collateral damage.
Wow. Just 1 point.
Yeah.
What about bonus points?
Are you affiliated with the Thieves Guild here?
I know every thieves guild in this continent.
Well, let us get a list.
Can you make introductions?
Bitch, I just did. There's no way that you could get away from my attention once you decided you were going to rob a Tashira stronghold.
Oh, how would you rate that one?
Yeah. Same thing. 10 for player.
Well,
Minus 1 for
One for,
collateral
one
damage.
for
I'd give
running,
you-
bravely running away.
I'd give you only 4 points on failing to plan, but plus several million for the destruction fireworks at the end. So good show. Now-
Do we get a golf clap?
Be a doll and keep up the act. We're in high society right now, you know.
Perhaps if we had more champagne,
I
we
didn't
could be high, too.
have...
Ooh. Yeah, we
My
get some
friend
champagne.
A waiter comes over and brings you some champagne.
What does the waiter look like?
He's wearing a nice tuxedo.
I grabbed champagne.
Hold
We
on.
got a taste for alcohol. We got a taste for alcohol after a few nights ago.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
After all, I didn't have my friend Jalen make sure that you got an invite to this party for nothing.
You're like a real puppet master.
Well, you made it onto my radar once, and you pissed Glenvy off quite badly, I might add.
What part
I'm
made
s-
her mad the most?
Oh, destroying most of the city probably made her the most mad.
Oh,
Not
you
even
only
the
gave us
stuffed
minus
animals?
1 for that.
Perhaps the stuffed animals.
We didn't take
I'm
her
not sure.
favorite.
No, we left one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one made her more angry, because the other dragon families forced the Ulfstein Grotfels to pay for the reconstruction efforts.
Is she aware that I returned the Ulfstein tiara to the royal family?
I don't think she is yet. I hadn't even heard about that.
You gave away free information.
Oh, you're
Give
welcome.
it back.
That'll be 100 gold.
I hear that you're in a spot of trouble.
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah,
Maybe.
100%, yes.
Lots.
Completely.
Lots of trouble.
You
way
know,
over our heads.
if you get taken in by the Costerian authorities now, you're definitely going to wind up disappeared.
Oh, by
With the
like
Tashira
the
Noon?
Tashira Noon. Or the League of Shadows, maybe.
I don't think the League of Shadows has quite enough ins with the local constabulary. But the Tashira Noon, well, yes.
Fancy people.
The Tashira may be a little bit annoyed with what we had done.
I presume you could get us out of here.
Well, I might have some connections.
I
you
can make
find-
it worth your while.
Why
Oh,
don't you just do it for friendship?
I'm sure that you're going to. Because I have need of your services. And I can arrange payment by making sure you've got some transportation out of here.
Transportation would be good. We are
We
looking for a
have-
ship.
We need to transport out an otter, a badger, a boulette, and 15 humanoid people.
Not too much of a problem, especially because I'm going to help you steal a ship.
I've always wanted a ship.
Your hands are already dirty, so may as well continue dirtying them. No sense in sullying any of my reputation, but I can certainly give you the information and arrange for people to be properly distracted. Besides, I have a few individuals I need to deal with.
What's in it for you?
Oh, well, I have some troubles. I need you to help me sort out. Just a little pilfering.
A little pilfering.
I don't think we do pilfering.
No, we do heisting.
We steal shit.
Well, then it'll be a new exercise for you. Now, of course, we can't talk business here. But I have a lovely room at one of the finest hotels in the city.
At the Hillwinds house? That's where we're staying.
It was nice. We kind of trashed the place.
It's full of eggs right now. Who does that?
Well, apparently you all. It was a rather amusing bender that you all got involved in.
Wait, do you know what happened to us?
I think that was malicious mischief.
Oh, yes, I know what you did. My informants told me.
Did we pants your informant?
No. Just several town guards. One multiple times.
How did we level up?
What kind of nines question is that?
That's the best part. I'll save that for later.
I bet you would know what happened to Fervin.
Well, I'm wealthy, indeed, and powerful, and extremely well connected, but even I haven't been able to figure out exactly what happened to your mysterious inventor.
Mine?
Yeah, we own him.
We all, yeah.
What?
Well, you ask about him more than just about anyone I've ever encountered, so...
Well, we are
that's-
curious.
What's the name of this super fancy hotel?
Oh, it's called the Guild.
Guild.
How pretentious.
And should we
Indeed
ask for
it
you?
is.
Should we ask for you by name or by room number?
No, I'll arrange for a porter to bring you a scroll of teleportation. It's predestination to our room over there. But you have to be very prompt with the time because, as you may have noted, I said our room. I'm sharing it with my erstwhile husband.
Oh.
So,
Didn't you arrange a rendezvous with the voice?
yes, and that's part of the little problem that I need to sort out.
Oh.
You'll learn more about it later when we meet. Be there tomorrow,
All of us or just the
Promptly.
four of us?
just the four of you. For now, promptly at 2:07
AM or PM?
p.m.
Sorry, our sleep schedule's really messed up.
Yeah, we just woke up.
And we're already drinking.
My God.
Well, we woke up at 9.
What
Which is best time to wake up.
what have you all become since I last met you?
You should
much-
already know. Isn't that
To
your
be
thing?
fair,
Well, I was able to figure out your activities, but I didn't delve into your sleep schedule.
To be fair, we had to fight the League of Shadows,
Which was impressive.
a bunch of silver zombies from the Ulstein Grotfells, and fungus monsters all in a row.
I did hear about that, yes. You left quite the massacre behind.
Oh, did someone
I don't
have to
think we-
clean it up?
I don't think we killed anyone,
I do not know.
other than some already dead corpses.
Yeah, those who were dead stayed dead. The fungus monsters, I do not think were really.
They were,
sentient.
I mean, I guess they were technically like,
You definitely killed a bunch of people in the League of Shadows.
I didn't.
Well,
That's the important thing.
I'm just, like,
Yeah.
y'all
Hey.
killed a bunch of people in the League of Shadows.
So
Hey, you know what happened to the Forge?
Yeah, what's he planning since you know so much?
Yeah. What's he doing?
Well, that's the damnedest thing. I can't figure out anything with the Tashira, dude. I've never met an organization quite so tight-lipped as them. It's very irritating. Usually I can just buy people off, but I guess they have convictions or something like that.
So you who are a Charna. Mm-hmm. In order to maintain our cover, should we wander about and go harumping and condescendingly at some of these pieces of art?
Oh, absolutely. And you'll probably attract a flock of admirers as you give quite an amusing air judging these art pieces. Most of the people here all know each other. So you're going to be a bit of a fascination this evening.
What would you pay for an original
Especially when your disguise wears off.
Lambdal?
I'm not wearing it.
Original Lambdal? Nothing, I just steal it. And with
I
that,
check my Lambdal.
Charna walks off.
Do I still have my original Lambdal?
Yes.
I walk over to, I don't know, some sort of painting in a jet black frame and go, harumph. This is,
Pedestrian.
no, I don't know how to say
There's a
pedestrian.
lack of.
Derivative.
Okay. Yeah. The people around you start gathering and forming a little crowd, and before you know it, there's a gaggle of admirers
Wow.
of Ulseth and his harumphing, his opinions, and
Does 9 get a group of rupees?
They're roadies. I get them my musical instruments.
and
No, I think they'd follow me, right?
what will follow you?
If I hand them my instruments, they'll just follow me wherever I go. Because they're roadies, right? Rich people never get bored of anything.
You don't have any roadies at this moment.
Okay.
No, it's just Ulseth who's going around harumphing, as a whole bunch of these other art people.
Talk about how much Lambdals are worth nowadays.
Are you trying to drive up the price of your Lambdal?
Yeah.
None of this is Lambdal. Harumph.
And on that note, we're going to call it good for the week.
Say you would pay $1 million gold for a Lambdal.
To wait and see if Xoria's art, whatever you want to call it, puffery, sure, art inflation works. Yeah,
It doesn't.
we'll find out next week
It didn't.
because we're going overtime
Are we overtime?
a little bit, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, thank you for staying over time.
See you next week. Bye.
Yep, that's what an outro.
Smooth.
Well-
Smooth.
I would describe this outro.
That's pedestrian.
Real lack of focus.
On that note, everyone, take care. See you next week. We love you. Bye bye.